Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's presentation. I'm excited to share with you some fascinating insights into the unspoken language that sparks attraction between men and women. Today, we'll explore the powerful concept of how body language creates irresistible polarity. Our focus will be on understanding the subtle, natural gestures and masculine presence that go beyond words. Over the next few slides, I'll guide you through the essentials of primal communication, helping you unlock the secrets to attracting and connecting more confidently. So, let's dive in and discover how small, natural movements can make a big impact. Feminine energy is naturally drawn to masculine stability. You might notice that just as men are often magnetized by the sway of her hips or the playful flick of her hair, women tend to feel an irresistible pull towards certain masculine gestures. These are physical expressions that subtly embody strength, composure, and a sense of grounded dominance. It's not about overt power, but about a calm confidence that creates a sense of safety and attraction. This concept is really the foundation of how feminine energy interacts with masculine energy. When feminine energy meets masculine stability, it creates a harmonious balance that fosters attraction and connection. Throughout this presentation, we'll see how these dynamics play out, not just in relationships, but in everyday interactions. Understanding this foundation helps us recognize the subtle, yet powerful, ways masculine stability influences feminine energy and vice versa. Now, let's take a closer look at some subtle but powerful body language signals that men often use to create attraction. For example, tilting your head and raising an eyebrow can convey curiosity and confidence without saying a word. These small gestures are often overlooked, but women notice them because they add a layer of intrigue. Next, we have facial touches, stroking your jawline or beard. This gesture can suggest thoughtfulness or self-assurance, signaling that you're comfortable in your own skin. Running your hand through your hair or over your head is another common move. It can indicate nervousness or simply a relaxed confidence, both of which can be attractive. Throughout this presentation, you'll see that these gestures are subtle but impactful. They help communicate interest and confidence, which are key components of attraction. Just remember, while these signals are effective, there's also a major posture mistake that can actually undermine all your efforts, and we'll cover that later. For now, focus on these small but powerful ways to express yourself through body language. This one is pure charm. A slightly tilted head paired with a smirk or raised eyebrow instantly conveys a sense of amusement, mystery, or even mild disapproval. All of these reactions naturally spark curiosity in others. Women, in particular, tend to appreciate men who communicate emotion through subtle, controlled gestures rather than exaggerated expressions. It's like saying, "I see you, and I'm genuinely intrigued." Now, let's talk about tilting your head and raising an eyebrow. These small but powerful movements can significantly impact how your confidence and personality come across. When you tilt your head slightly, it signals interest and engagement. Raising an eyebrow adds a layer of intrigue or playfulness. It's a simple gesture, but it can make you appear more charismatic and approachable. Next, touching your jawline or beard activates a primal association with masculinity and dominance. The jaw is actually a key feature of male attractiveness, often seen as a symbol of testosterone and strength. When you stroke it casually, it's a slow, sensual motion that naturally draws attention to your face and conveys self-assured energy. It's subtle but effective, giving off a vibe of relaxed confidence. Finally, stroking your jawline or beard isn't just about aesthetics. It signals that you're comfortable in your own skin and confident without trying too hard. When a man runs his hand through his hair or over his head naturally, it's a sign of comfort and ease. This isn't vanity. It's a nonchalant awareness of his body, which women interpret as quiet control and confidence. It's all about these small, deliberate gestures that communicate strength and self-assurance in an effortless way. When you give her a slow, approving nod paired with subtle eye contact, it creates a powerful sense of being seen, appreciated, and desired. It's not about starring or ogling, but rather about communicating through your eyes that you genuinely admire her. This simple gesture activates her feminine pride and deepens the emotional connection between you. Now imagine looking at a woman with playful, unhurried desire, like you're holding back a secret. This kind of eye contact stirs her deep feminine curiosity. It's the eye contact of mystery, a nonverbal game that sparks her imagination. And remember, the more comfortable you are in silence during this moment, the more potent that effect becomes. Moving on to posture. When you lean back with your hands behind your head, it exudes comfort and confidence. It's open, unguarded, and shows a kind of natural dominance without being aggressive. When you combine this posture with a knowing smile or an amused look, it signals that you're in control of yourself, and perhaps of the situation as well. These gestures, posture, eye contact, and presence are all about showing confidence, intrigue, and genuine interest. They work together to create a compelling and magnetic impression that can deepen the emotional charge and connection. Taking her hand and guiding her, whether it's across the street, through a crowd, or into a room, is a simple yet powerful act of masculine leadership. When you do this, it subtly communicates, "I've got you." The firm yet gentle pressure of your hand conveys strength, confidence, and a clear sense of direction. It's a form of physical dominance that's expressed with care. When done at the right moment in a relationship, this gesture combines protection with intimacy. It envelops her, allowing her to feel your strength and warmth at the same time. Psychologically, it activates feelings of safety and surrender, which are core to feminine attraction to masculine energy. Now, wrapping your arms around her from behind, this is another way to demonstrate strength. When a man effortlessly lifts or carries something, it shows competence, capability, and a protective instinct, primal traits women are naturally drawn to. And this doesn't mean you have to be in the gym. Simple acts like opening a stubborn jar or moving furniture with ease can be just as magnetic. So, whether it's guiding her with your hand or showing strength through physical presence, these gestures are about embodying leadership, confidence, and care, all essential elements of masculine energy that attract and inspire. When the connection is already there, taking the lead physically during intimate moments can be incredibly electrifying. It's important to understand that this isn't about being aggressive. It's about exuding assertive confidence. When you guide her into surrender through a combination of strength and genuine care, she will experience the full spectrum of feminine polarity, attraction, safety, and desire. Now let's talk about tossing her onto the bed. This move only works when mutual attraction is clear and strong. When you place one or both hands on the wall beside her and lean in slightly, you create what I call an intimate frame. This position balances dominance with a sense of protection. Done with control and intention, it makes her feel feminine, vulnerable, and deeply desired. It's a form of physical storytelling that says, "You're safe, but right now you're mine." Next, there's boxing her in against the wall. Few gestures communicate masculine control better than this. When you gently hold her face in your hands and pause just long enough for her to feel your breath and anticipation, you're conveying a sense of calmness and purpose. It's about commanding the moment without force, making her feel desired, safe, and completely captivated by you. Finally, holding her face before you kiss her, this is a powerful gesture of intimate dominance and control. It's about being present, confident, and deliberate. When you do this, you're signaling that you're in charge of the moment, and she'll feel that sense of safety and anticipation all at once. Remember, it's not about overpowering her, but about creating a connection where she feels both desired and protected. Good posture, on the other hand, does more than just look good. It actually expands your chest, lengthens your frame, and helps you project alertness and vitality. And here's the key point. It doesn't just make you look confident, it makes you feel confident too. Neuroscience shows us that our physiology influences our psychology, so standing tall can literally boost your testosterone levels and your sense of self-assurance. Remember, your posture says everything before you even say a word. Slouching, for example, communicates disinterest, insecurity, and fatigue. It's a quick way to kill your masculine presence. A hunched frame, something I see a lot among men who spend hours gaming or sitting at a computer, makes you seem disconnected from your body. And women can sense that instantly. So the biggest subtle turnoff? It's slouching. It's a small change that sends a powerful message. Being aware of your posture is a simple but impactful step toward projecting confidence and strength. Now here, where it gets even better. When you rest your hand behind her neck or gently brush her collarbone as you do it, you're creating this perfect blend of control and casual touch. That combination activates every ounce of feminine polarity in her. It's simple, it's old-fashioned, but it's also wildly sexy. Think of it like this: one hand on the wheel, the other behind her seat as you turn to look back. That's a clear display of masculine spatial awareness in motion. You're demonstrating physical control, coordination, and calmness under movement, all of which are deeply attractive signals. And here's a bonus turn-on. Try the one-handed reverse park. It's a subtle move, but it shows confidence and mastery. When you do this smoothly, it's a powerful reminder of your control and capability. Overall, it's about showing presence and calm assurance, elements that naturally draw her in and heighten her attraction. So, as we wrap up, I want to emphasize that real masculine power isn't about being loud or aggressive. It's something you truly feel in every movement, every glance, and every breath you take. When your body language communicates that you're centered, in control, and confident without needing validation, it naturally triggers her feminine instinct to respond. Remember, attraction isn't about scripted moves or forcing confidence. It's about how you carry yourself, how grounded, relaxed, and deliberate you are. Those small gestures aren't about impressing others. They're about embodying your masculinity in a way that feels authentic and effortless. So the key takeaway here is that genuine power is subtle but powerful. It's felt, not forced. When you cultivate that presence, it becomes magnetic, and that's what truly draws women in.